Hey, welcome back to Grandpa Casey. I have a serious show today. We're going to be talking about technology and how it's being used to weaponize. And as you probably have just heard, that approximately 3,000 beepers went off, pagers went off and exploded, injuring many, many people, and there were many lives lost. And I go out to the families and people that were injured or killed in those situations. But this show is not about that. I'm going to talk about the video that I was preparing to talk about how technology is being weaponized to do the things it do. We're going to talk about one of the ways that they could have used the beepers to get them to explode like that. But I want to talk to you about other technology that's out there right now that you should be concerned about. So stay tuned, and we'll get into this quite deeply about technology and why the Incas say that technology will turn on us and kill us. Stay tuned. So, I don't want to talk about the political part of this. I want to talk about how technology is being weaponized, and that the amount of interconnectivity in use of technology can be used to take over a country, to take over a situation very, very quickly. Because as you may or not know, there's been many prophecies, including by the Inca, that eventually the machines will turn against us and kill us. Well, there's a movie called Leave the World Behind, and I'm going to go over that a little bit, and I'll get back to the beepers as I talk about the movie. And if you've seen the trailers, it shows a family on vacation. They are sitting on the beach, and a oil tanker is approaching the beach at high speed, and it gets closer and closer, and eventually it crashes onto the beach. They return to the rental home which they have, and the internet doesn't work, the GPS doesn't work, the phones don't work. There's no communication of any way. And in the middle of the night, the owner of the house shows up, saying that there's been a power outage in New York City, and that there's total chaos going on the roads. And as we learn later, that not only are planes falling out of the sky, crashing in a certain spot, but also auto drive cars like Tesla are crashing and blocking all of the roadways, blocking all communication, blocking everything going on in the world. And then all of a sudden, other major situations start happening. And that's where we're going to lead into. As you may or may not know, the 5G networks have been being set up across the country. These microwave towers and microwave connectivities have multiple purposes, which a lot of people aren't aware. One of the things, and that there's a lot of concern with, is that they can generate frequencies that can cause water or clouds to change and create patterns. And there's been a lot of speculation about all of a sudden, the clouds will have a pattern into them, or the lake nearby will have a pattern into them, and they're blaming it on the 5G towers. I don't know if this is being a testable weapon or whatever, but it's being reported. Now, I don't know again what that is or what's causing that, but recently a lot of people becoming alarmed is because a lot of street lamps are being replaced. And these street lamps are being replaced by LED lights. And these LED lights are connected by 5G, creating a giant network of 5G towers individually connected, that each light can talk to its fellow partner. And not only that, but those LED lights can flash, transmitting data. And there's a lot of concern about all of these things happening. Now, going back to the movie, this is where I'm going to lead into what are the possibilities, what actually happened, and how this could have caused it. And of course, as the news goes on, we're going to find out how it was done. And that's what made it really scary to me, because that means that your cell phone, your device that you every day have, could someone tie into it and make it explode? Could it now be used as an assassination weapon? That is scary. So one of the things that you could do, and I had read some early tests that one of the reasons, and if you'll see check out my video on why you need to be protecting yourself against lithium batteries and the way to protect yourself, because lithium batteries can explode and they can overheat, and when they burn 4 times hotter than a regular gasoline fire. So check out that video. Now, what I'm talking about is that in the pager mechanism, there is a coil in there that is part of the charging circuit, but it also, as the signal comes in, it vibrates. And it could be used in the feedback loop to be able to go in and cause the lithium battery to vibrate. And as you know, when lithium batteries get warm, there's little vent holes in them and they begin to vent out gas. Well, if they could get that to vibrate fast enough, you could have them all explode at the same time. Another methodology, and that's one of the things that weapons they used here in Leave the World Behind, is that people were getting sick and nobody knew what it was. All of a sudden they couldn't cover their ears, and all of a sudden their teeth are falling out and all kinds of things are happening. And that could be done by a high-speed microwave burst. And that was done in the movies. That is one of the things that a lot of militaries are testing right now, is using microwave weapons, either by satellite-based or land-based, as a weapon. I know exactly what was used, but a microwave burst could hit an area and cause at the right causing certain devices to overheat and explode. And you'll know if it did happen, because those people that were in that area will also start to become very ill. Their teeth will fall out as if they had radiation exposure. We don't know. At any rate. Now, if I haven't asked you already, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I talk a lot about technology. I don't talk about politics. I don't lend to any particular ideology on this channel. I share information and talk about the technology, where it's going, what it could be used for, and and alert you to some of the dangers of those things, such as my video about lithium batteries and how to protect yourself from being injured by them. It is very, very, there's a lot of technology. It's moving so fast, and it is very scary, because now, now that they've been able to take 3,000 pagers and get them to explode all at the same time, now it scares me to have my cell phone. Because now, if that means something, because now what could happen? Now could a cell phone be used as an assassination device if they could get the circuitry to overheat and do this? It's very, very frightening. Like you said, it's almost a James Bond or Avengers type of situation. So check out my other videos. We have the one on that. We have several other videos on product reviews and how-to videos. Grandpa wants to hear from you. Check out my merch store. And until next time, you have a great day. And again, my last thought says, I send a prayer to the families and people who got hurt in Lebanon. That I don't want to see. I hope that the families are taken care of and that you recover well. At any rate, thanks for watching. You have a great day.